I'm Mariam.
And I'm Claudia.
Okay, so again, this is a Patreon request we got. If you guys don't know, we did finish watching Bahubali 1 and 2. They are both on Patreon. So you guys can get the membership and watch us. And so now we're going to kind of get into the behind the scenes and kind of like how this whole thing came up.
I'm excited.
I think it'd be nice to just know the history behind it because it was an iconic movie. Okay, let's go.
Whoa, that's loud.
हमारे भगवान अमरेंद्र बाहुबली का रक्त हो तुम जय महेशमती
Wow.
See, like, there's a weight difference. Like, Shivudu is like, when I was like, Shivalingam shot, I was like 86 to 87. For Bahubali, the war, it is almost, I was like 97 to 99 kgs.
Oh, wow.
So there was a weight difference, and Shivudu is like more cool character, you can say, and the Bahubali is like more focused and is very clear. You should see, like, it's a beautiful soul.
Oh, he's so
and,
like timid. Soft-spoken. There you go.
He's
Like,
born
that's
as
not
a
timid.
prince, and this fellow is born as a tribe.
But
There's
like, look at him. He's
difference
just
in his
like
His
way
voice
they
is nice.
behave.
calming,
Very
yeah.
little difference, and these small things. And
And in the movies, he's like
The scene.
smashing down on people.
I love this scene. I think that that wall we saw was replicating that.
What a waterfall.
Oh,
Me too.
thank for that waterfall scene, the leave we taker, because after 3 months of surgery, which is like 3 months period, minimum rest period, immediately we shot for the waterfall scene, which you see that jumps and all, like 40 feet above and all. So he was like very good. He came from US. The song was shot for 27 days, and I think
Love.
they shot with me almost 22 days, and I did a lot of stunts. There's water falling, and I need to climb mountains, and my left shoulder, my physiotherapist said, like, don't catch like this, and also I need to act most of the time with my right hand, and it happened very easy, like comfortable, not easy but comfortable because of the action master. And they planned for 15 days, which happened to be finally 27 days.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of setups, and so many things, like waterfalls, so many things.
Oh yeah, I bet you it was so nice watching it all.
Rajamouli showed me visuals. First, he showed me the pictures. First, they showed it to Karan Johar before me. So I was a little pissed off about that. Because I said, like, I worked so hard and you didn't show me. And they were like, and I showed the pictures of it, how it's going to be. And I've gone mad. I told Rajamouli and I scolded him. I don't know what to say. I was too excited. I don't know what all I spoke. I said, what film, what a song, what visuals, how can you think something like this? The waterfall is looking so real. Even I got a shock, like, is it real sometimes? Like, I don't know how he could visualize something like that, and me being part of it is like amazing.
you know he's very humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dharma Productions and Karan Johar is a very big name, and I was really tensed when they called every one of us to Bombay for because I can't speak so well here than what I can speak in press meet. They didn't ask much questions, so I'm very happy. But I met Karan Johar first time, and he's like,
Totally listen to
I
him
think
all
he's
day.
a warm person,
He has a
and
really
I heard
nice
he's a very
voice.
nice person.
I'm a sucker for a good
And
voice.
he made
And
a lot
he's
of.
16.
He's very funny, and he's very interesting. The way he can talk, I think that's amazing, and it was very nice. He gave us a warm welcome, and I felt very happy, comfortable meeting him.
Good.
And he's very funny, kind of, I think.
He is.
We didn't know that they invented a new language, Kiliki.
Is
So
that
when
for
they
the
were talking,
I think
bad
it's
guys?
for the
first
scene.
time we got a little smile, and the way the Prabhas did the character, he did it so well.
Nimda
Yeah, that one.
those rest tell me har tabush crack oikinim bomla mohino zuku lohakwe
I don't know how many days he practiced it, and
Oh, he did good.
kid,
He
every
did
child,
really
my
good.
cousins, my
For it
friends,
to be invented language.
everywhere I hear is like they love the Kalki language, and they're talking. I saw some people talking on WhatsApp and all, and I think the idea when Rajamouli told me, he told me like when these people come and talk some Telugu or some Hindi or what, it won't suit this character because they came from some other place. So I'm
The
inventing
attention
a
to
new language,
detail,
but I didn't
right?
know it should be
Mind-blowing.
something like nearby to language. But this is something very different and very raw and very tribal, and that is why I think he's a very biggest director we have. The idea, the language, and Karki wrote this language. That is, we should thank him and the idea Rajmouli. I think he created a purely new language. It's not reverse, definitely, because it sounds like more of animals. Because they're tribes, they live in forests. It is more
He's trying
like
to say it in the
the
nicest
sounds
way
are like more of
possible.
animals.
Wow.
It's
We
crazy.
like 2.5 years, like 2 years, we shot the films. 6 months before, we had all trainings, action, weight trainings. We had that Vietnamese fight masters coming in, stretching, kickboxing, and all, and horse riding. I fell off from the horse twice, I think,
Oh my gosh.
and I did rock climbing, which was very interesting.
Man, he can
He was
ride
very
that
A
pop
lot of these
challenged.
stuff. The whole film, like some action scene, we used to practice that. For war, we did a lot of practice, and sometimes
Oh my
before
God, he has
shoot,
nice hands.
in the evenings we used to practice. There's a lot of action, especially we did, and we did practice Tamil and Telugu dialogues. And Nazar sir showed us the gibberish language,
First of all.
which I never did before, and something like this most. There is definitely some point. There is stress after surgery, especially for me, because there's like after surgery, I did like 100 days of action. If you see that horse, it's real short, real horse, and we did it in real time. So I need to take the about the things and run with my hand. That is after 4 5 months of surgery. So
Oh.
it is all these things. When I'm doing these shots, it was very tough for me, and emotionally this film is big and the budget is becoming bigger, and the exciting part is every 10 days we used to get a beautiful, like for example, we used to see a beautiful set. They used to show some beautiful visuals, and you see Kalkaya or some the beautiful new language. So it is always exciting for Bahubali.
I bet.
Every 3 4 days we used to get something exciting, but after surgery the action was not so easy.
No.
मेरी माँ और
bet.
मातृभूमि को कोई नीच पापी छू नहीं सकता उनकी छाती चीर कर उन सबको ये कहने जा रहा हूँ मैं
Kisses in the hand.
Dialogue and or killing Kalkaya. So I can say dialogue.
That's a strong.
Okay. Yeah.
First time when I saw the courtroom set, Shivagamni entrance, you see the big statues. That
Oh,
set
that is
was
cool.
the first set. Afterwards, we have like sets, but that was shocking.
So it sounds like they built each one of those sets.
And they had some green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valigar, Rana, these people. Rana doesn't
Ah.
sleep,
Villain.
so he's lucky he can come on time. Shivagamni. So the war start was very exciting. There are like so many parts in the war I love, but if you ask me, like there's a shot in the war like there's red cloth coming out,
That was a cool shot.
and they
That was a
really
very
there's no
powerful one.
graphics in that.
Like a powerful.
They really it's just a big cloth, and they had like 2 industrial cranes. And
Oh.
first time when I saw this shot, I was like, why are they like working so hard? Like they can do graphics, but the real thing is always real. And Peter Hain, we should thank Peter Hain Master. He already he worked for like almost 3 days for that shot.
Wow.
Because it's not easy. It's like a big curtain, a giant curtain coming out, and
Wow,
it
that's
looked
interesting.
really beautiful on screen. I think that day we shot, it was like really beautiful, and I still remember how many people work hard, like after shoot, before shoot. Then we're shooting war. This Peter Hain was with 2 industrial cranes. He was working there, and we could see. and such big, huge size red cloth coming in. I think that's really beautiful.
Jai
That's
Maheshwari!
definitely.
Oh. 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 That was so good.
That
was a great pause for
wild.
her, too.
That went by very fast. I could have like literally listened to him all day.
I know, but he's so soft spoken, and it's so funny
has a
because
very
this
nice
character
voice.
like demolishes everyone.
Very soothing voice.
Right? You wouldn't. That's why I said I was like, he's a gentle giant.
No, for sure. And
Anyways.
like he's such a great actor because what he portrays
Yeah.
is something completely different on
The
screen.
opposite from
Right?
his.
All that hard work,
personality.
though,
Right.
is what I have gotten from this interview. Tons of hard
Mhm.
work.
Also, the humble
Very humble. Very humble and
character.
hardworking.
and the hardworking dedication. I really love it, and I love how he also paid attention to like other people's like hard work
Yeah, he did.
while he was doing that.
Mhm.
This
That's
was nice. It's nice
crazy.
to be able to see kind of like their thoughts on like the movie process, and the process was long. It's a long, long movie.
Well, he had dedicated 5 years of his career. He was at his peak, and then he completely dedicated 5 years to this movie, not knowing what was gonna happen.
Mm.
So I think that's a huge
Yeah.
risk to take, especially
sure.
when you're at your
Well, he had a
peak.
lot of trust too in the director.
In the director. Oh, look at the director though. I mean, it's also the director that's never seen a fail.
Yeah.
Or a flop. Sorry. So makes sense. And to have a director like that and pay attention to every detail and stuff, that's really nice.
Yeah, and they did all that hard work just to get like shots and stuff. That
To
was
make it look real. Like he was like, why didn't you just use the graphics and stuff? But
cool. It would
like
have
you-
looked as cool.
you would have thought like the red curtain part was probably like a
Like
thing.
really good graphics. Like made it look realistic, but it actually wasn't realistic.
yeah.
That's why it looks so good.
And the realist, I agree with that. Like some stuff that you put on like CGI, you just know is CGI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no way around it. You can't just make it look.
Right. And so I like how they did do that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for asking us to react to these. It definitely shows us the bigger picture behind what we actually saw. Like we saw like 3 hours of it, but they
There's
did
more
months.
than that.
They did months and years
Years.
of it. So thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Bye.